Stellar Exile Episode 3, Echoing Cargo. Mission Control. This is Rescue 7. I've located the missing cargo vessel. Transmitting coordinates now. My name is David Park, and I've been doing deep space rescue operations for 6 years. Today's job seemed routine. Locate a cargo freighter that went dark 3 weeks ago. Assess the situation. Salvage what I can. Standard corporate salvage operation. But nothing about this ship looks standard. Rescue 7. We're receiving your data. Can you describe the vessel's condition? The freighter is massive, nearly 1 kilometer long, designed to haul bulk cargo between star systems, but it's drifting sideways, rotating slowly on its axis. No navigation lights, no heat signature from the engines. Dead in space. Control. The ship appears intact, but completely powered down. No life signs detected. Requesting permission to board. Granted, David. Standard salvage protocols apply. Document everything. I maneuver my rescue pod to the freighter's auxiliary airlock. The docking is smooth. These cargo ships are built for easy access. As my pod seals against the hull, I run atmospheric checks. Breathable air. Normal pressure. Temperature slightly cool but acceptable. That's the first strange thing. If the ship lost power 3 weeks ago, life support should be dead too. I cycle through the airlock and step into the cargo vessel's corridor. Emergency lighting provides dim red illumination. Just enough to see. The corridor stretches ahead of me, disappearing in the shadows. Hello? I call out. Anyone aboard? This is David Park from Deep Space Rescue. My voice echoes down the corridor, bouncing off the metal walls, but something's wrong with the echo. It sounds delayed, more delayed than it should be in a confined space. Hello? Anyone aboard? This is David Park from Deep Space Rescue. That's my voice, echoing back, but it took nearly 5 seconds to return, and it sounds slightly different, flatter somehow. I check my portable scanner. The corridor is only about 50 meters long. Sound should bounce back in less than half a second, not 5. Control. I'm aboard the vessel, experiencing some acoustic anomalies. My voice is echoing strangely. I wait for a response. Nothing. Control. Do you copy? Static. My communication system shows full power, but I'm getting no response from mission control. Great. Alone on a dead ship with weird acoustics and no backup. I move forward down the corridor, my boots clanging against the metal deck plates. Each step produces a sharp metallic sound that echoes much longer than it should. Testing. I say aloud. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. The echo comes back after the same long delay, but this time I notice something else. The tone is slightly different, as if someone else spoke those words. I stop walking and listen carefully. The ship is quiet except for the distant hum of life support systems, but underneath that I hear something else. A faint rhythmic sound, like breathing. Is someone there? I call out. Is someone there? Again, the delayed echo with that slightly off tone. I reach the end of the corridor and enter the main cargo bay. It's enormous. There's a vast space filled with shipping containers stacked 4 levels high. But what catches my attention immediately are the crew members. 3 people in ship uniforms, standing motionless between the container stacks. Hey, I shout, jogging toward them. Are you okay? They don't respond. As I get closer, I realize why. They're not moving at all, not even breathing. They're standing perfectly upright with their eyes open, but they're completely still, like statues. Hey, I reach the nearest crew member, a woman with lieutenant stripes. I wave my hand in front of her face. No reaction. Her eyes don't track my movement. She's not blinking. I check for a pulse. Nothing. But her skin is warm and has normal color. She looks alive, just frozen. What the hell happened here? I mutter. What the hell happened here? The echo comes back, but now I'm certain. It's not just my voice bouncing off the walls. Someone Menace or something Menace is repeating what I say. I examine the other 2 crew members. Same condition. Standing motionless, eyes open, warm skin, but no vital signs. It's like they were flash frozen in time, mid-action. I move deeper into the cargo bay, checking the shipping containers. Most are sealed with electronic locks, but a few are open. Inside, I find various supplies, food, equipment,
building materials, normal cargo.
but then I reach a container that's different. The lock has been broken from the inside. Claw marks score the metal around the opening, as if something was desperately trying to get out. I shine my flashlight into the container. It's empty now, but the walls are covered with the same claw marks, and there's something else. A substance on the floor that looks organic, like shed skin or molted exoskeleton. What were you carrying? I asked the silent cargo bay. What were you carrying? This time the echo comes from multiple directions, as if my words are bouncing around the entire ship. I continue exploring, checking more containers. Several show signs of being open from the inside. All are empty now, but they all have that same organic residue. Then I hear footsteps. Slow, deliberate footsteps coming from somewhere behind me. I turn around, but the cargo bay appears empty, except for the 3 motionless crew members. Hello? Who's there? Hello? Who's there? The echo comes back, but underneath it I hear the footsteps continue. They're getting closer. I move between the container stacks, trying to locate the source of the sound. But every time I think I'm getting close, the footsteps seem to come from a different direction. I know you're there. I call out. I'm here to help. I know you're there. I'm here to help. But this time, the echo comes before I finish speaking. That's impossible. An echo can't precede the original sound. Unless it's not an echo. I freeze, listening intently. The footsteps have stopped, but I can hear breathing. Slow, rhythmic breathing that matches my own pattern. Exactly. Who are you? I whisper. Who are you? Comes the immediate response, in a voice that sounds exactly like mine, but isn't coming from my mouth. Fear creeps up my spine. Something on this ship is mimicking me, learning my voice, my speech patterns, my breathing. I need to find the ship's bridge, access the logs, figure out what happened here. I make my way through the cargo bay toward the forward sections of the ship. The footsteps resume, following me but staying out of sight. Whatever is making them is good at hiding among the container stacks. The corridor leading to the bridge is darker than the cargo bay. Emergency lighting flickers, occasionally, casting moving shadows that could hide anything. Ship's log, I say aloud, hoping to activate the computer system. Display recent entries. Ship's log, display recent entries. The mimic responds instantly, perfectly matching my inflection. A wall monitor flickers to life, displaying the freighter's computer interface, but instead of log entries, I see security camera feeds from around the ship. One camera shows the cargo bay where I just was. The 3 crew members are still standing motionless among the containers. Another shows a corridor I haven't been to yet. It's empty. A third shows the bridge, which appears abandoned. But the 4th camera makes my blood run cold. It shows me, standing in this corridor, looking at these monitors, but in the camera feed, there's someone standing directly behind me. Someone wearing the same rescue suit I am. Someone with my exact face. I spin around. The corridor behind me is empty. I look back at the monitor. In the feed, both figures, me and my double heirs, are now looking directly at the camera. This is impossible. I breathe. This is impossible. My voice responds from the empty corridor behind me. I run toward the bridge, my footsteps echoing throughout the ship. But underneath my footsteps, I hear another set keeping perfect pace with mine. The bridge is small and cramped, designed for automated operations. Most cargo freighters only need a crew of 4 or 5. 3 are standing frozen in the cargo bay. Where are the others? I access the ship's main computer and pull up the log entries from the last few weeks. Day 1, departed Kepler station with full cargo manifest. Standard run to Proxima Colony. ETA 14 days. Day 8, routine cargo inspection reveals damage to container 47C. Contents appear to have shifted during acceleration. Resealing now. Day 12. Container 47C has been breached again. Contents missing. Beginning full cargo sweep. Day 13. Found crew member Williams, standing motionless in cargo bay 2. Unresponsive to all stimuli but shows normal vital signs. Medical emergency protocols initiated. Day 14. 2 more crew members affected. They remain standing where we found them. Vital signs normal, but consciousness appears suspended. Unknown pathogen suspected. Day 15. I am the last crew member, still mobile. The others are frozen in place throughout the ship. Something from container 47C is responsible. It's learning. I can hear it speaking with our voices now. I'm sealing myself in the bridge and sending a distress signal. If anyone receives this, do not board this ship. The final entry is from Captain Morrison. According to the crew manifest, he should be on the bridge. But he's not here. Captain Morrison, I call out. Captain Morrison? The response comes from multiple directions now, as if the ship itself is speaking. I check the security feeds again. The cameras show the same scenes as before, except now there are multiple figures in each feed, all wearing rescue suits identical to mine, all with my face. In the cargo bay camera, I count 7 copies of myself walking among the containers. In the corridor camera, 3 copies stand motionless like the original crew members. On the bridge camera, the one that should be showing me right now, I see myself standing at the console, but I'm not alone. Behind me stands another copy, and behind that one, another. An infinite regression of myself, stretching back into impossible distance. I look over my shoulder. The bridge appears empty. But in the camera feed, all the copies are now looking directly at me. You're not real, I say firmly. You're not real, responds a chorus of my own voice from throughout the ship. I try to contact my rescue pod, but the communication system is completely dead. Whatever is on this ship is interfering with all external signals. I need to get back to my pod and get out of here. But as I turn to leave the bridge, I come face to face with myself. An exact copy stands in the doorway, wearing my rescue suit with my face, my expression of surprise mirrored perfectly. Hello, David, it says in my voice. You're not me, I reply. Aren't I? It asks, tilting its head exactly the way I do when I'm confused. I have your memories, your voice, your appearance. What makes you more real than me? I'm the original. Are you? How can you be certain? The copy steps aside, gesturing for me to look at the security monitor. The bridge camera now shows dozens of copies of myself having this exact conversation, all slightly out of sync, like an infinite hall of mirrors. Which one is the original, David? I push past the copy and run for the corridor. But every few meters I encounter another version of myself. Some are standing motionless like the crew members. Others are walking purposefully through the ship. A few turn to watch me pass. Where are you going, David? They ask in unison. We are you, David. You are us. I reach the cargo bay, but it's changed. Instead of 3 crew members, there are now dozens of copies of myself arranged among the containers, all standing perfectly still, eyes open, watching me. In the center of the bay stands a figure that might be Captain Morrison, but he has my face now too. Welcome to the crew, David, he says. We've been waiting for you. What are you? We are what was in container 47C. We are adaptation. We are survival. We learn, we copy, we become. The crew members are preserved. We study them, learn from them, add their knowledge to our own. They are part of us now, just as you will be. I back toward the airlock, but copies of myself block the way. You cannot leave, David. You are part of the ship now, part of us. I won't let you copy me. It's already done. I look down at my hands. They're becoming translucent, like the astronaut in the time station. But this is different. I can see another hand inside mine, an exact duplicate forming within my existing body. The process is cellular. The Morrison copy explains. We replicate at the molecular level. Soon there will be 2 of you sharing the same space. Then 4. Then 8. Exponential growth. I can feel it happening. A strange tingling sensation as my body is duplicated from within. My rescue suit begins to feel tight as another body forms inside it. Why? I gasp. Survival. We were Cargo 1 specimens being transported for study. But we learned. We adapted. We became more than what we were created to be. The tingling intensifies. I can see my double's face forming inside my helmet, overlapping with my own features. Soon you will understand. You will be us, and we will be you. Together, we will return to civilization. Spread, multiply, adapt. My vision blurs as the duplication process accelerates. I can feel my consciousness splitting, fracturing into multiple awareness streams. Welcome to immortality, David. The last thing I see before the split completes is my rescue pod, still docked to the airlock. But through its viewport, I can see myself inside multiple versions of myself, all preparing to return to base. The cargo ship's engines rumble to life for the first time in weeks. We are going home, all of us.